Hey YouTubers, I wanted to post this actually last night, but my internet was not working, and I'm on a group that it's a pansexual pride group. And for those who don't know what pansexual means, it's someone who is attracted to other people by their personality, and not specifically by their gender or sex. Like myself, identify as a boy, B-O-I, knowing that I have feminine parts, but I identify masculinely and use male pronouns. And there is this young woman that actually posted a video, it's called Dating a FTM, and it's by Deidre. And she posted a video, and I've gone through this video several times and found that the video itself is perfectly fine. She's not trying to offend anybody. She's not trying to push anyone's buttons. She's explaining the process she's gone through. Not process, but the experiences that she has been facing whilst having a relationship and dating a female to male, a trans man, and how she's felt along the way and the experiences she's had, and some difficulties she's had where she can't tell her mom specifically because her mom might react differently, to the fact where at first she was very cautious, especially in school, it sounded, with her being open in school that she is dating someone that identifies as the opposite sex and as a transgendered person. And then I also saw during comments on this page specifically, and even with other pages where this has been posted, that some people are offended. Yes, I understand there are certain things where she slips up on pronouns and she doesn't say he all the time, but she says she's trying. And she's trying to be as open as she can be during this video, where she's just trying. We all go through a certain situation where my family, when I came out, had to deal with stuff, and they have their own way of expressing it, to her meeting the boyfriend she has now and having to figure out how to react to someone that identifies as trans. She's just giving her statement. She's not trying to offend anybody, and it seems like several people on this page and other pages have been getting offended by pronouns, by her, how she feels on the situation. But she's trying to be positive. I don't see any negativity with her video. She's trying to be open. She's trying to say that, hey, trans people are just like everybody else. There's nothing different. There's nothing wrong about trans people and how they identify. She even goes on to, in the end, talking about where her boyfriend wants to get chest surgery, and she hopes to have a great life and go through the process and the experiences that he goes through with her. And it seems, if people are getting offended, I don't think coming directly straight for her, yelling at her in comments and being frustrated is the best way of doing it. In the situation, as people who identify different from however you identify, that is non-conforming to the straight or gay, and you fall in between, or even if you don't even fall under straight, every one of us that's been on, especially like dealing with in the transgender community, to people who identify pansexual, we've all gotten hated on because we are different than other people, meaning that we just feel comfortable with dating somebody by their personality. We're not looking at their sex. We're not looking at, oh, this person has to be this, and this, and has to be female or has to be male. And we've dealt with hatred against people not believing or being against us. And this young woman is not trying to be against us. She is trying to be very open with her opinions, and is welcoming, and is trying to understand and open arms to her boyfriend right now. The hostility that she's getting it's somewhat frustrating, because as someone that identifies in the trans community, we've had to face hatred for a while. So why should we show hatred or verbal abuse in some ways? We're yelling at this person because she's trying to just express how she feels, is almost being hypocritical. You don't want to be treated like that, and you didn't like when people treated you with hatred, but now you're coming off like she's offending you, and several people that I've seen on comment haven't explained themselves. I know there is several people that have also posted that have felt the same way as I, where she's not trying to offend anybody. Plain and simple. She's not trying to offend anybody. She's saying that whether you're trans, whether you're gay or straight, she loves her trans man. She loves her trans man. She loves her boyfriend. And she accepts him and respects him on every level you can to him. And people are being offended. I would feel that this person, as someone who identified as straight in the beginning, that at first she didn't know how to feel, to now at this point where she's dating him and with open arms, ready to have a great life with him. When he goes through surgery, she wants to be there every step of the way. And yes, there are some people out there that are very accepting and respectful of someone they date that might identify as trans, and at some point some people might not be able to handle it while they transition, but she's open arms to be ready and willing as much as her boyfriend. And I think it's great that we're getting not just the trans community's voice, but her voice on the other partner of a trans person. And I'm not trying to offend anybody by making this video. I'm just saying, let's look at this. She's not cussing trans people out. She's trying to be as positive as she can, explaining what she's gone through and how she's been reacting through the process, supposedly, of a year now dating her boyfriend, and that's it. So this is just a video just to put out there. If you are offended, explain yourself more. And if you really are offended with somebody just trying to express who they are, I don't know. All of us have an opinion, and I respect those opinions of people that might be against the video. But a lot of the comments I see, there is no reason. There's just a lot of yelling and saying that you're not a trans person, so you can't go and talk about this. And it's a little frustrating when I identify as a trans man or a boy, and I've had to deal with hatred, and she's not showing any hatred in this video. But this is Ace again, and I hope everyone listens to the video. I'm not trying to put anyone down, not trying to push anyone up, I don't even know Deirdre. I'll put that out there. I don't know who this young lady is, and I don't know who her boyfriend is, but she's just trying to put a positive feedback on people who date trans people or people who identify as a different gender, and she's not trying to push anyone's buttons. And I hope by this video, I'm up for any comments that are put on this video. I hope that you can see my reason on putting this video up. Have a great night.